Hi there, Geminis. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at April 24 through April 30th. And we are bidding adieu to April at the end of this week. It's amazing how time flies. And of course, Mars moved into your sign last week, so you have energy to spare, and it's a really good time for you to get going on all those things you want to get going on. Communication and love are the stars of this week's show, with a Taurus new moon on the 27th, affecting your 12th house of past karma, subconscious, and the way you go through your Pandora's box. Are you gentle about things from the past, or do you get upset and mad and angry and revengeful? Both Mercury and Venus, Mercury, of course, is your ruler, are called inner planets because they are located in between the Earth and the Sun. Their orbits are the fastest in the solar system, and their closeness, proximity to Earth, makes them easy to relate to. If you mention Mercury retrograde these days in a crowded, packed party or just to one person, most everyone knows what you're talking about. The current retrograde has extended Mercury's usual tour of Aries from 3 weeks to 6 weeks, and has also increased Mercury's interactions with both Uranus and Saturn to about 3 times more than usual. These two planets have an opposite effect on Mercury. Uranus makes you crazy busy, Saturn gives you the blues. So it's kind of a bipolar thing going on there. And these added interactions translate into more than the usual number of stops and starts. On Monday, April 24, retrograde Mercury backs to its second fire trine with Saturn. Even though trines are generally easy, Mercury reminds you that if you didn't do something right the first time, this is your chance to make good. And if you follow that advice, you can opt out of getting a slap on the hand from Saturn. So that might be something to think about. On Wednesday, April 26, the double Saturn energy of the new moon is free of conflict, poised to help you start something beautiful and long-lasting over the next 2 weeks. Venus is on schedule for a difficult re-entry into Aries Friday, April 28. By the time Venus moves into Taurus in June, it will have been battling its way through Aries for most of February, all of March, part of April, and all of May, which explains why your friendships have probably been rocky and up and down, to say the least. This second tour of Venus through the masculine world of Aries has definitely made this year an especially challenging one for relationships and finances. Later on that same day, Mercury retrograde stirs the pot with a difficult second mate-up with Uranus. When you combine the normal problems of Mercury retrograde, which is to review, redo, repeat, with the erratic motion of Uranus, this is a time when, if anything can go wrong, it will. Expect major disruptions to items at the top of Mercury's retrograde list, which include transportation, which means your car, commerce, and communication. Check and recheck those emails before you send them. If any doubt, don't send them. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will speak to you again next week.